Well, if Geronimo hid out in there and was able to escape U.S. military forces, I give him credit because Hey, I'm excited for this one. We're in the Superstition Wilderness, and we're at the Peralta Trailhead and checking out kind of a sightseeing loop, if you will. It's going to hit Lone Tree, which is a really cool, iconic landmark in the Superstition Wilderness, just a singular pine all by itself. Then we're going to go over to Geronimo's Cave. Yes, that Geronimo, the legendary Apache warrior. And then we're going to go to Bluff Springs as we finish our way out. And what's also cool about this hike is from the saddle, it gives us a really cool view of another Superstition Wilderness kind of legendary landmark. Anyway, let's get hiking. Well, I'm thinking this is going to be a little bit of a longer video in, relation to how many miles the hike is, but what are you going to do when you've got so many cool little spots like this one here along the way? For a guy who mostly hikes mountains and is dealing with constant sun exposure, this is pretty nice. Granted, it is early in the morning, so it hasn't gotten hot yet, but this is pretty good.
So I'm not going to do it today. I want to make sure I get the hike done before it gets, to 100 degrees out. But this is kind of a slick little cave. At first, I thought it was just like a real shallow one, but it looks like it goes back at least 30, 40 feet. So I'd be kind of curious to maybe explore that sometime. Anyway, keep on hiking. Well, I can't really see much, but this goes way deeper than I thought it did. Okay, so our first superstition landmark, Weaver's Needle. What a beautiful view you have of it from this little saddle here. And then you can see our lone tree right over there, all by its lonesome. We got a little bit further to go till we get to it, so let's get walking. Well, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're out here in the middle of the wilderness, one single tree standing by itself sure does look pretty cool. Well, if Geronimo hid out in there and was able to escape U.S. military forces, I give him credit, because I don't know how in the world that would be possible. So yeah, we'll see if I can do a little research before I edit this video and put it all together. This is certainly called Geronimo's Cave. Geronimo, he was Apache. I believe he's buried, or he grew up around the Gila River, which is close enough to here. There's legends of him in the superstitions, but that first cave felt more like a cave that you could hide and escape from people, because it looked like it went deep, and I thought I saw light coming up from the other side, but I couldn't quite tell. Either way, Geronimo's Cave, pretty sweet. So this is called the Devil's Slide, and the camera never does it justice, but it's got a decent grade to it. And of course, if it wasn't, you know, pushing June and plenty hot with very little rain, it would actually be slick and a little bit of a pain to go down. So luckily, we don't have to deal with that, but just figured I'd point out the Devil's Slide since we're here. I was mistaken. This is the Devil's Slide. And again, it looks way more intimidating in person than it does on camera. But it's basically straight down, and you have nothing to really hold yourself up. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my climbing gloves, so kind of scraped my hands up a bit. Anyway, I'll live. What an awesome hike. That was a lot of fun. It was good scenery changes too. I mean, just the Superstition Wilderness, man, it's just endless hiking opportunities and exploration, and I can't get enough of it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're looking at about 6 miles round trip, just shy of 1,600 feet elevation gain. Beautiful day. It's starting to push about 90 degrees now, so I'm glad I'm wrapping up. But as always, appreciate you stopping by. Catch you next time. Peace.